monitors.
What city are we going to today?
DC.
Yeah, but I thought we were flying to Boston.
Girl, boy, Washington, DC. Right here. Reagan, Dulles. This place is absolutely adorable.
Today's the 16th.
Yes, it is.
Let's talk about it.
Super cute. No heat. And there's 5 inches of snow outside. So we had to turn on the stovetop.
Let's talk about it. Hey guys, trying to get used to my YouTube voice. Damn, I just found my voice.
Go ahead.
And you turned me into a cameraman. End of my career.
Yeah, because I don't know why you're trying to change your voice anyway. Fuck this milk. This wine is nasty too. Oh my God. I will survive.
Yo, Delta Field makes everything.
Is my you ever feel like when you put a hat on that your forehead is like scrunched?
Mm-hmm. You got the.
That's what I look
You got
like?
the Brooklyn face. Like, what up, homie?
That's what I look like?
Right now, you just got a super scrunch.
Wash the dish. I just told the lady and she was like, great. So now we're going to say what? Like, glad you figured it out, but I mean, whatever, but you get this. I'm not taking it.
You're just going to say, hey, just so you're aware. Don't even let them know we left.
I'm letting them know we left because if we can get refunded for some of it, then we're going to get refunded. They're going to want to leave a good review. They're going to want us to leave a good review. So the bathroom's super cute. See, I like the all black bathroom. The walls are sweating because we had to let the water start running. And you will see shortly in our video that last year we went to the mountains and we stayed in a tin can with no heat. And we just realized we're not doing that again. And it took me a minute to realize.
Well, that was a cabin. That was a cabin. We're not in a cabin. I refuse to let the power, the water, and the electricity go out on me while I'm on a snow watch. I can figure out what I was gonna say. Yeah. The amenities should be good service.
Yeah.
So it's like, you just have me go to a floor, leave my girlfriend, come to you, and as soon as she sees me, she like nods her head, and she's like, I can feel her like her microaggression. She's like, everything good?
Going
and
up?
I'm like,
Not down.
she's like, everything good? And I'm like, and I pause to give her like a little bit of a stress. And I'm like, my keys do not enter the room. Next thing you know, her whole body language changed. That's I made it. It's the first rooms I put it in. I actually changed your rooms, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, hey.
We're staying in a king, not two queen. Why would she just think that we were gonna be in a double queen? That was bizarre too. She was like, oh yeah, a double queen, correct? What the fuck would we be staying in a double queen?
But the first thing I
You see
said.
that man face?
But what's the first thing I said when I came in here?
We want a king.
I said that's a king. We preserve the king, right?
Hotel.
Yeah, next time, I'm gonna just get the Hyatt place. So next time, I'm gonna just do the Hyatt place.
But we couldn't do the Hyatt. We didn't do the Hyatt place. Why? Because the place.
No, but at this
it
point,
was a long time.
with
Wrong.
the $37, it was, so the Hyatt place was $121. So from what we paid, these extra
Here,
amenities,
it's the same.
we would have got free. We would have got breakfast included. We would have had a whole couch area with the TV in front of it.
This is our couch.
Like this is cute going down to a bar, but it's like I just want my hotel room to be lit. Hyatt Place, which is a branch of Hyatt. I feel safe in there.
First thing we gonna do is pipe this bitch up.
I already did. Oh, pipe it up higher?
Yeah, it's 65 degrees in here.
It was on 68. I put it on 64.
No, the actual temperature is 65. Even though it was on 68. Okay, time to relax. My man. One thing about my man.
What?
You gonna vouch for us. You gonna take care of us. And we came downstairs because our room was cold, right? And yes, it's cold outside, but we're thinking because it's, you know, a nice hotel, once we put the heat on, it'll pipe up over some time. We'll just go have a drink and go back upstairs. Jesus tells the maintenance man that we see when we came downstairs. We talked to the lady at the front desk to let her know, hey, the hot water's not working. We let the maintenance man know. Somebody go upstairs, clear it out, or whatever the case may be. They let us know that they already know the heat don't work. And also, the water don't work. The hot water don't work. And never say anything to us. Meanwhile, when we checked in and booked the reservation, we let them know that we were coming from a space that didn't have heat. And we were uncomfortable. So then why would you not let us know, right? Okay. That took me a little over. So we came to have a nice little drink while they try to rectify the situation. And then they came back down with a new room, so we'll let you know what that looks like.
Oh, well, we're not going to be here when we post it.
We'll be here. They give us a suite, so we're going to see what the suite is hitting on when we go back upstairs. But it was giving real karmic energy, I felt. And then the Airbnb house tried to say we left the window open, but we took pictures. Boom. My man took pictures, okay? And he told her about himself and then sent the picture. I had to do nothing. And I didn't have to do nothing.
I'll share to that. Things always pan out if you don't catch an attitude, if you don't make it personal, because there was many moments in the day that things could have been taken personally, but you just have to keep your chin up and maintain calm, cool, collective, and so you can keep your energy right. Because one thing I learned as a kid, I learned that watching my stepfather explode. Tony used to always demand good service, but when things went wrong, he exploded. And that's a good way to go, because people explode and they get their rocks off, rather. But what I learned is that if we got rocks involved, I want it served back to me in a drink where I can enjoy it. So I've always been a little bit more reserved, but in that reserved nature, I got to see how the story unfolds. And 9 times out of 10, viewers or myself or anyone, if you endure with a calm, cool, and collective, friendly manner, but still hold your ground, you'll be able to see how the story pans out. And 9 times out of 10, the story pans out in your favor. But there's a high hit ratio for one time that it doesn't, if you're expecting it to not happen. And I think if you keep your mentality positive, you'll have 9 out of 10 options to get good possibilities. And if you always keep your mind negative, you always get that one thing you don't want, because you can't tell what it is, but it's always what you don't want. I literally, and you know, shout out to Michael Brooks. He always says that I like that you know how to like press a situation, you don't get flustered. But he said this word, accommodate. And he said, you know, a certain type of people use this word. But guess what? I use that word as much as possible. If you're ever spending $1, always remember that the word accommodate is like saying, I need a lawyer. No matter what the situation is, if you say, I need to be accommodated, 10 times out of 10, you will be accommodated. And that's literally what I said at the front desk. I told the lady there's something wrong with the room. I'm gonna go have a drink. And if you guys can fix that, cool. If not, we'll figure out how you guys can accommodate us in the back end. And she agreed. She did a non-verbal agree. Then I repeated myself. And she tried to give me like, well, yeah, because this. Hey, it doesn't really matter why it's happening. we are paying for certain hospitality to be brought to us. And if you guys can fix it, great. If you can't, I would like my room to be changed, and we could talk about how you would kind of accommodate me in the back end.
And that's why he my man, because I would have just snapped off. Okay, and now you sit here, be quiet, and get my drink while he uses accommodate, because I would be like, you got me fucked up.
Just say, you got me, you gonna accommodate me later.
Okay, you gonna accommodate me later.
AKA,
you got me fucked up. Okay, yeah, I like that. It gives me the same energy. I get the same feel from it.
Yeah, because you have to deliver it like that. Well, you guys are gonna accommodate me later, huh?
You guys are gonna y'all are gonna accommodate me later.
With no question mark on it. And
period. Stamp, sealed, walk out the room.
And that shit be spinning in their head like...
Per my last email. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Photos. I was trying to take a photo of you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give a video. So where are we at?
We're at the wharf. Del Mar. Our oyster place wasn't open yet. So we're gonna come and have a little pre-meal meal before we go get our oysters. Yeah.
Copy that. Over and out. This is a butternut squash soup that literally is like a cappuccino. And as you can see, you can go deep into it. And there's like, so good.
It's like buttery deliciousness.
What do you think?
This shit is amazing. I've never tasted nothing like this.
Really good?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you I can make that?
Baby, do it. Cause this shit is bomb.
It's really
spot. Oh, you can see the shadow.
Do separate videos.
Go dancing.
So you want to go dancing?
Yeah. Hey, that sounds like fun. It's right around the corner. Come on, huh?
It is on 14th Street.
Okay. So 14th Street it is.
These two ladies aren't nurses. They just wear their mask. Outside.
Wow, yeah.
So what we talking about?
COVID
Bali.
year.
Bali.
Yes, for a month into the year.
I'm excited.
I'll warm it up for you guys. I'll go and get out there in September and make sure it's all ready for you.